Yes, you read the title correctly. 0.06%. That's a mere 6 out of every 10,000 people. Now, you might be scratching your head thinking, how can this be? After all, doesn't a candidate need at least half the electoral votes to secure the presidency? That's around 22% at the bare minimum. Well, what if nobody gets 270 electoral votes? In a completely even race, each party would only get 269 votes. But to make the 0.06% happen, we need to add a third party. Let me break it down. All you need is a third party to win just one state, while the other two major parties are neck and neck in the remaining states. This is where the 0.06% figure comes from. It is equivalent to 1/3 of the votes required to win the least populated state, Wyoming. Then, once you win your single state, we go to the 12th Amendment, which somehow has not been changed in 200 years, to see the disastrous backup plan we're going to abuse to make someone whose one state wins the whole election. The 12th Amendment states, if no presidential candidate achieves a majority of electoral votes, the decision shifts to the House of Representatives. The House is tasked with selecting the president from the top 3 candidates. The candidate who receives the most votes from the House becomes the president. At first glance, it might seem like states with larger populations, like California with its 52 representatives, have a significant advantage. However, in this process, every state's vote in the House counts equally. That means California's 52 seats carry the same weight as Alaska's single seat when it comes to voting. To win under these circumstances, called a contingent election, you would need a majority of states' votes in the House. Specifically, you would need 26 states to cast their votes in your favor. The minimum number of House votes required for this is just 81 out of the 435 total seats. This is where things get particularly interesting, and perhaps a bit unsettling. This scenario isn't just theoretical, it's entirely feasible. Picture this. A third-party candidate wins a single state unexpectedly, something that, while rare, does happen from time to time. If the election between the two major parties is exceptionally close, it could trigger this backup plan, and with some good convincing skills or some strategic maneuvering involving 81 House representatives, a candidate who is relatively unknown could suddenly find themselves in the Oval Office. It's a dramatic shift from the traditional election path, but it's entirely within the realm of possibility. So, with all this in mind, I'm running for president in 20...